What up, Space Fam? Golson here from Anime Upper, and I'm back at it again to discuss the latest and craziest spoilers in the One Piece series. We find out the crazy reason that Buggy became a Yonko, and wow, it is amazing. We see what happens to the Straw Hats and others post Wano, and we finally see whether or not Yamato officially joins the Straw Hat crew, and whether or not Luffy already has the 10 people he set out to get in Chapter 1. So make sure to stay tuned for these game-changing spoilers. And for fun, I decided to do an Instagram poll again on the Anime Uproar Instagram story about whether you think Buggy's bounty is higher or Luffy's. I'll reveal the outcome on my full review video later in the week, so feel free to leave your vote like last time when 91% of people thought Shanks would beat Sakazuki in a fight. If you do enjoy these One Piece spoiler videos and want to keep them coming, channel Pirate King with it and smash that like button. Be a smashing Pirate King rather than a passing Orochi, and YouTube will reward you with fireworks celebrating your awesomeness. If you haven't, make this the video you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications, or you will miss future One Piece videos and updates, including the full review later in the week. Finally, while you wait for the next video to drop, feel free to check out my growing One Piece playlist that includes videos on all the Yonko, Warlords, Admirals, Mythical Zones, and much more. Link to that is in the description. Now, without further ado, let's jump into it, spoilers and all. So this chapter is called Cross Guild, and it's a reference to Buggy's new organization in the news. Back when Buggy heard the news of Doflamingo's downfall, he celebrated because his organization, Buggy's Delivery, had a boom in business. He offered people pirate mercenaries and even proclaimed they had a monopoly on the fighting business. At this point, he was a warlord, and so every act of piracy under the name of Buggy the Genius Jester became the legal business of a warlord. Yes, there were hiccups like his biggest breadwinners leaving at one point, but all in all, it was a great system. Unfortunately, it didn't last long since the world government understandably decided to abolish the warlord system. Buggy himself was confronted by Marines led by Vice Admiral Stainless. He was planning to motivate his men to fight, and in the chaos, he was planning to slip away. We also saw the Marines approaching other warlords like Mihawk, those poor fools. That's where we left Buggy, and then somehow just recently we received news that he somehow managed to turn this seemingly hopeless situation around, and not only that, he became one of the Yonko as well. So we still don't know exactly how he got out of this exact situation with Stainless, but we do know how he became a Yonko, and wow, it's brilliant. Buggy's new organization, we're told, has Crocodile and Mihawk as members. Yes, it's true, just like so many people, including me, were really hoping for. Like I said, a lot of us expected this to be the case because of how awesome it would be, and it actually came to fruition, and I'm so hyped about it. This is amazing and means that Buggy's crew now has the greatest swordsman in the world, outclassing Luffy's in at least that department, for now at least. Although I feel like soon I'll have to do a poll on whether Zoro or Mihawk would win in a fight now, since I love hearing your opinions, and Zoro does keep getting stronger. Now in reality, Mihawk probably joined because it was a convenient partnership, but it's still awesome that now Buggy, at least from the outside looking in, looks like he has Mihawk and Crocodile working under him. I can't wait to hear their official reasons for joining. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. All I know is that Buggy is a genius, and he really made lemonade from lemons here. He turned a situation where the government turned on him and used it as an opportunity to make a kind of warlord alliance. Absolutely brilliant, and it makes so much sense that the warlords would do this since they were a great force together, government approval or not. The government really messed up when they turned against Buggy, and I love to see it. Also can't wait to see who else Buggy may have recruited in the meantime. Another brilliant and unbelievably hyped detail is that Buggy put bounties on the heads of the Marines. Can you believe that? What a genius move that I didn't expect to happen. We always took it for granted that having Marine bounties would be cool, but it's not gonna happen since they're issued by the Marines. But now we have pirates unifying and fighting back, giving them bounties for a change, and I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. I can't overemphasize how much I love this idea. You can see why this counter system targeting Marines alone through their own bounties would make Buggy's organization so dangerous. Buggy was already like my top 5 characters, and he really earned that position here. We are told though that no bounties are revealed in this chapter, although I can't wait to compare pirate bounties to marine bounties and see how they stack up. Like, what'll Sakazuki's be compared to Shanks? Oda really is the hype building master. The chapter then goes on, we're told that Neko and Inu are staying in Wano, probably to help Momo guard it, and they have chosen Carrot as their successor to lead the Minx. So although Carrot will make a great ally, it's clear she isn't joining the Straw Hats as many wish to see. I know all of you guys care a lot about this next one, but Shinobu is beautiful again. Thank thanks to Aramaki's attack, we're told. And by the way, I was kidding. I know this is not the most interesting news to anybody, but hey, I am never one to complain about more attractive women in One Piece. And I know this middle stuff wasn't the most interesting per se, but trust me, the chapter finishes strong with relevancy, so just be patient. We're told Luffy, Kid, and Law set off on different routes. Not something I'm surprised by or disappointed about, although I definitely think we haven't seen the last of a Law and Luffy alliance. Kid is looking for someone, but it's not Shanks, we're told, and that makes sense. We all know he'd be able to accomplish nothing against the Shanks from last chapter. Wow, I still can't get over how epic Shanks was. Then we're told we see Yamato standing on the castle roof. Why is this significant? Because I just told you the Straw Hats left. And although many thought Yamato would join, including Yamato, and even I thought it would be great, I also kept saying it's hard to believe since Yamato has the guardian deity of Wano fruit that belongs in Wano, of course. Plus, they kept not showing Luffy officially letting her join, and there was that moment with Momo I pointed out in the last chapter, which hinted Yamato would stay. We're told to be careful, and the Yamato situation is unclear at the moment, and that no reliable spoiler providers explain what exactly happened, so we'll have to wait and see before coming to a definitive conclusion. I mean, it's possible that Yamato could join them later, but as I've been pointing out, there has been so much foreshadowing that Yamato would stay that I can't say I'd be surprised if Yamato didn't join the crew at this point. Like, for example, imagine if Chaka the Jackal, whose fruit is considered to be the guardian deity of Alabasta, joined the crew and left to do his own thing. It would never happen. And now that we know that zone fruits have wills of their own, and they must have some sway on their users, after all, Chopper's personality is probably more human zone fruit than reindeer at this point, then it's likely that Yamato will be influenced to stay, or that the fruit picked Yamato because it knew Yamato would stay when the time came. Don't get me wrong though, I'm open-minded and would love to see Yamato join, so let's just wait and see what happens. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this spoiler video and want to keep them coming. Be a smashing pirate king rather than a passing Orochi, and YouTube will reward you with fireworks celebrating your epic awesomeness. If you haven't, make this the video you subscribe, and this is crucial. Hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications or you will miss future One Piece videos and updates, including the full review later in the week. Remember that you can vote in the poll on the Anime Uproar Instagram about who has the higher bounty, Luffy or Buggy, and then I'll show the results on the full chapter review, so don't miss that either. Drop a hashtag #AllHailBuggy in the comments if you're a real one and made it all the way to the end. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Finally, while you wait for the next video to drop, feel free to check out my growing One Piece playlist that includes videos on all the Yonko, Warlords, Admirals, Mythical Zones, and much more. Link to that is in the description and on screen right now. And until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys. Now let me end this off with a long bang to make sure this video gets over 8 minutes. Bang, baby!